What is up, everybody? It is Akira back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the very first coaching session that we ever did. So this was a couple months ago with a person named Kachiga, who came in here trying to learn the ZFGY1 pool, and at the end of it was good to go, and now is actually an incredibly good mage, and he's doing all kinds of farms and things like that. So this video is going to be a little bit laggy just because it's over Discord. It's not too bad, but it's just going to have a little bit of choppiness. But I'm going to include the entirety of the coaching session. And so the idea with these coaching sessions, I'm going to be releasing these as we go forward, is that I basically go into an instance, or I don't go into an instance. I watch somebody go into an instance. Sometimes I'll go in there as well if I need to show something, or I'll show a video or things like that. But I'll let them do one pool, and then I'll review that pool with them, kind of show them what points they could improve on, what things they did right, and then we just kind of work towards making their pools as good as could be, and then they get down the pool, and a lot of times they improve drastically from the coaching sessions. And so I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's awesome, and I think that it shows kind of some perspectives that a lot of you might be having issues with, might be struggling, kind of have the same kind of issues that the other people have, and then how to overcome those to be able to get down to your pools. So I want to be able to include these videos now moving forward because I think that they're going to be very beneficial. And so we're going to be releasing coaching sessions every once in a while. If you are interested in coaching, I will include some details for the coaching down in the description below, and you can reach out to me on Discord if you're curious about anything else. I also sometimes do these live on stream, so definitely check out the stream if you guys want to see some of these live. We do them for every single instance. So Mara, ZF, ZG, SM, you name it, we do it for those instances. We probably do about around 5 a week, some off stream, some on stream. So I'm going to be trying to release these as we go forward, maybe about once a week. But if you have any questions, definitely let me know down below. This is going to be a longer video because this was an hour-and-a-half coaching session for my very first one. But definitely check out the whole thing because I think that there is some really good pointers along the way the entire time, and he constantly improves. And by the end of it, as I said before, he's killing this farm. Let's jump into it. All right, so did you want to go over like talents and everything first?
I have the talents. I know how they work and everything like that.
Perfect.
But, I was gonna work on that key binding. So what I noticed, your camera or your movement, you do something different than I do. So you mentioned in your Mara farm that you do like a left click plus right click, but that makes me move. So I don't understand what you were doing there.
Are you talking about for the jump turn cold?
Yeah, the jump turn cold.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
Let me check. Yeah, I can watch your stream. Yeah.
Okay, so the jump turn cone of cold, I'm not pressing these buttons at the same time until the end of it. So it does make me move forward as well, so that's my keybinds. But for the jump turn cone of cold, what I do is I use the left button, or left click, turn my screen around completely, and then I can basically like run. So I'm basically just facing my camera backwards. But what this allows me to do is that when I double click, I automatically switch directions the exact place I want to go, right?
Right.
So the same thing can be said about a cone of cold. So what I can do now is I can jump, so I'm still moving forward, so all the mobs will still follow me forward, but at the same time, cone of cold.
Okay.
And then what you do at the end is you turn around. So it's like jump, cone of cold, turn around, and then keep on running. And that entire time, since you're midair, you're continuing to run forward, but the mobs are also getting hit by cone of cold. And even though like the cone of cold looks like it's going forward, it is hitting the mobs behind.
Okay, that makes more sense. I need to switch this.
Turn them up a bit. Sure, Grape, it's that time. If you want to make me stand, you can make me stand.
So I don't have enough money for invulnerability pots, so I was thinking just practice like one pool to two pools.
Sure, dude. Yo, thank you for the follow, DTL78 and Frozon. All right, boys, we're being forced to stand. Let me know if his volume's better now, guys. I'll just try to turn him up a bit. So you're just going to focus on the GY then, right?
Yeah. Scarabs aren't an issue. I can do scarabs perfectly. I have my own way to do them.
Okay.
It's just the graveyard.
Honestly, I would recommend trying to do the one pool strategy still. I wouldn't do two pool.
You want to do two pool?
No, because you actually don't even need block at all. Have you seen my one pool strat?
I have seen it, but every time I try it, I can get them grouped together, but then I just die. So I think it's an issue on my spacing.
Okay. Well, let's watch it. Let's watch whichever pool you want to do, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
So LB, y'all, I'm actually coaching him through. So this is not my stream. I'm watching him on Discord, and I am going to be coaching him through, trying to help him out with his own pool. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Vinny. Yeah, he's on Discord, so it's going to be a little bit laggy on Discord, but...
Yeah, I don't have OBS downloaded, so I can't do that.
Oh, you're all good, dude. I'll probably show the farm on my mage after he's done. You guys can see it that way, too. 41 silver, yes. That is why he needs to get down this farm, guys. He'll get it down, Pancake. Alright, so definitely don't activate the witch. Or I guess you do, you do, whichever pool you want to do.
Yeah, I'm not going to activate her yet. I may kill her, but I'm just getting materials so I can, you know, heal.
Yeah, for sure. You look like you have Netherwind Crown and Magister's Shoulders.
I have Netherwind, Boreal, Dark Mysteria. Oh, I forgot to grab my gear. Like hers on cooldown. So I use of the Eagle gear for my pants and
Perfect.
cloak, but I forgot to grab them.
That's fine. You'll be good with that.
Currently, yeah, that's my mana in there. Got Braces for Arcane Accuracy. Got it from last BWL. Netherwind Gloves, Arcanus Belt, Arcanus Boots, Dragon Slayer Signet, Songstorm, and I haven't gotten Reed yet.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, you're good to go. Thank you for the follow, Jimus UK. He doesn't have Choker of Alignment. I mean, hit not needed. He probably just doesn't have it yet, but he'll get it. Yeah, but this gear should be fine for ZF farm.
Yeah, no, I took a month break from WoW, so I didn't do MC for a while.
Okay.
So that's why my MC gear is there, like Choker, Firelord, and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You do this with all blues, you'll be good to go.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh no!
I don't know what happened.
Okay. So while you're running back, I'm going to reset and show some stuff on my stream.
Alright, go ahead.
Yo, thank you so much, Tractor, for the resub for the 4th month in a row. Let me get over to the end there. You can just run back, and I'm just going to get over to the end. Human Tractor, welcome to the Ox Squad. Stream nerves is coming, boys? Yeah, dude, stream nerves for sure. He'll get it down, though. By the end of this, he'll be doing it smoothly, cleanly, and it'll be perfect. Just for the people in my group, so Rage and Grape and Pop, that I'm just coaching right now, so I won't be getting you guys XP for a bit. So feel free to go off and do other things if you want to, and use some more XP once we're back and rolling. We're just focusing on GY, so I won't be giving you guys any XP. How do you interact with the graves? You click on them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right click. And I do have mount speed or move speed increase, so that's not an issue.
Okay. Why does it say recent follower in the center of your stream? Oh boy. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Good call, Hobbit, my bad. Alright, so one thing I saw off the bat, because you took a lot of damage, your #1 priority when you're running through opening up these graves is making sure that you keep up a shield the entire time. You shouldn't be letting your health go until you're pretty much boom, but you want to be able to make sure that you have blink still.
Right.
So
do
what I
you use a macro for that, or
to what?
to just like keep a shield up, or you just spam it?
I spam it. I don't spam. I don't spam it, but what I do is I just watch, and when I see it fall off my character, I just back up. But one thing that helps is if you wait to ice barrier until you have ice barrier back up. It's like right now, I'm ready to ice barrier again if I wanted to.
Gotcha,
So I'm gonna start opening up the graves, just clicking like crazy. And the second that I see my ice barrier go down, which will probably be right about now, I'm gonna reapply, and then I'm gonna run to the left and Nova. You see now, like mana shield drop, so I'm just gonna open up my mana shield again. It dropped again, so I've opened it again, mana shield again. And now we're able to blink away without taking much.
But I need to get a key binding for mana shield.
Yeah, definitely recommend. One thing though, don't worry about pulling it and opening up on like 2 pools. That's perfectly fine. If you want to do 1 pool, just do it in 1 pool. Or sorry, 3 pools. Don't try to do it in 1 pool.
I get what you mean. Yeah, I'll work on that separately. It's mainly the grouping I think is the issue. Because normally I can get them, but I did forget some gear. So I'm just going to do 3 pulls to get them.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and get the rest of them? I'll watch your stream, and you can show me how you pull them.
Okay. Alright, I gotta see. Let me know if the thing in the middle of the screen goes away now. And yes, I do a ton of mana shield. Okay. So now I'm going to do that same exact kind of thing. So I open up all the graves on this side, and now I'm just going to go. And what I like to do is I like to jump, turn, Cone of Cold right here. Slow down those guys as I keep on going and opening up more graves. And the other thing you want to watch out for when you're over here in the corner is that these mobs that are on the left right here are going to get too close, and they can leeway you right here. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you get off the Nova. So basically, like, when you're right about where my cursor is right now, right on that grave, these mobs are going to be so close from the left that they'll be able to hit you. So you want to make sure that you Nova right around there to stop their leeway from hitting you, or else you could just get one shot right in this area.
Okay, I see.
Oh, shoot. Thank you, Hobbit. Perfect. Alright, sweet. It's gone. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so Wonked, the one thing with aggroing the boss before you do the pools is that all the mobs are going to clump up really tightly together. And so when you go to actually do the pool, you could potentially get hit for a ton of just chunk damage when running through those mobs because they're all going to be in the same leeway. But by having them spread out, you can use them to aggro each other and take a lot less damage. Do you want me to do the pool, or do you want me to wait for...
Give me a second. I'm working on key bindings. And... tab. I'm just running out of space. I'm going to tilt it for this one. There we go. Alright. I'm watching now. I want you to do the pool.
Alright. I'll do the pool first. What you want to do, and what I found to be the most optimal route, is to start right here. Because you can use all these mobs to aggro up all the rest of the mobs over here, and then loop back. So... what we're going to do is we're going to run over to the right, aggro up these mobs, run behind, and what happens is that all those mobs aggro, and now when we run over here, they're all going to aggro the rest of the mobs by themselves. You'll notice that some of the dead heroes aren't aggroing because they have a separate aggro, but that's okay. Now we run behind these mobs, and by running behind the mobs, letting all the mobs aggro, we actually come out of there with nearly 100% health. Dead heroes didn't aggro, but that's alright, you can kill them. And you just kind of let them group up near you, not all the way on you, run around the outside, and run back through the middle. KP aggro up the Soul Eater, but now they're getting pretty clumped. What we're going to do is we're going to bring them back to the back one more time. Run them over to the left, just try to get them as clumped as possible. They separated a little bit there. Do one more quick little loop around. And now I'm going to dismount and Nova. And so at this point, I want to wait for the Frost Nova to come down to 3 seconds before I start doing my Flame Strike Cone of Colds. But Flame Strike Cone of Cold, they're all slowed, and now I just kite in a nice little circle. We got the dead heroes on, but I'm not even worrying about them. I just got hit there for a ton of damage, though. So I'm going to Nova right here. I'm going to go ahead and bandage because I have that debuff on me. But again, 3 seconds, then you go for the Flame Strike Cone of Cold. And cut around in a circle. Go for another Nova here. Come off.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling them.
Okay. Watch this. All right, go ahead. I did almost get one shot. Okay, so you definitely want to be spamming mana shield. Okay. All right, so that was good. Yep.
Yeah, I gotta get that habit of spamming mana shield.
Yeah, it just takes practice. My one recommendation there is that there's 3 graves up at the top that you probably want to open. Because if not, your second pool is going to have a ton of mob.
Gotcha. I know which ones you're talking about.
Yeah.
The ones right over here.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, tilde X.
Yes, that route is actually great if you guys are opening up 3. Doing like 3 opens, that route is probably the best route you can possibly do.
I'll probably come back and get these.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, break it up as much as you want because it's more important not to die than to open them up while we're quick and everything.
Alright, waiting for cooldown. Okay.
Yes, I want you guys to also see the stream so that you guys can learn as well along the way. Okay. That was decent. The only thing I'll say is when you're going through and doing the 3-pool strategy, you probably don't even need a cone of cold there.
Yeah, I did that just for security.
Sure. It worked out well. Can I ask why you just put on your trinket?
Just in case I get slowed.
Okay.
Because I don't know if they slow, but, just in case.
I don't think so. The only slow that could potentially happen would be a daze. And you only get daze from behind.
Okay. I mean, daze is a slow, so that's why I put the trinket on. And it's my only other trinket.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Carrying on sick won't help here.
You're good.
I've been on a trinket. No trinkets for Kachiga. Did I miss those?
I don't think you did. I think they just didn't have zombies in them, which is actually really crazy RNG. Good Nova there. And then just open up that last grave by the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Good job. Perfect. Okay. So now you actually have like the optimal setup because there's a very few mobs in the first part where they can do a lot of damage to you. And so you can use them to aggro the rest of the mobs, but you're not going to be taking a lot of damage on the first.
Sure. Okay.
Gnome power.
Gnome power.
Yeah, no, I don't think it removes days, but it's his trinket, so it works.
It does remove days because days is a slowing effect.
Really?
I have removed days, so.
Oh, nice. Hey, you're teaching me stuff.
Pull him.
Oh.
All right. I should probably pull him first. That's my bad.
So the good time to pull him would be at the start of your 3rd run.
Right. I just forgot him.
Oh, yeah. How'd you know, Sauron? Okay, so I'm not going to try to distract you while you run through. I'm just going to let you do your thing.
Yeah. What time do you think is good on my ice barrier to start pulling? 40 seconds?
It doesn't. Hold on. I would kill the witch doctor real quick. Just a side note before you pull.
Alright.
it doesn't matter because you're gonna end up losing it anyways, and you're not gonna be able to reapply your ice barrier.
Gotcha.
So it's whatever. Like the kill of the healing ward. Nice, nice.
There's too many zombies. Just interrupts. I wouldn't be able to kill her there because she healed at the beginning.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah. Just gonna wait for them to reset and I'll kill her.
Sounds good. When does the 3 days start? The 3 days starts on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. So, 3 p.m. UTC. Arlaeus, do you need Epic Gold or Epic Mount for this? My alt, Mage alt, and I just... No, you do not need the Epic Mount to this farm, but it makes it a hell of a lot easier, so I highly recommend having it.
Well, for the one pool, you do need it.
So I've done it without, but it's, like, insane.
I tried. I couldn't get it.
Yeah, it's wild. Alright, so now you probably don't have to kill her. You can if you want, though. Just she's right. Better safety. Thank you for the follow-up, Call of Booty 12345. I appreciate it, man. Right now we are going through and helping out Kachiga figure out this farm so he can make some gold. And after that, we're gonna be going back probably to do more AoE farms.
There we go.
That's good.
Alright, so now we're gonna pool.
With my mage from 48 to 54 was a great experience, but I've never done the one pool safely. Yeah, it takes strategy. It takes practice for sure, but if you can figure it out from 46 to 54, you are definitely good. When is solo GY worth it as a mage? Like level wise, I would say 42. All right. Good luck, man. You got this.
And the pressure's on this time.
No pressure.
Alright, let's do this. They said don't worry about the shield timer.
Correct. You're gonna lose them anyways, and you're gonna be mounted.
Okay. Let's do this. So. It's gonna hurt. Okay. That's not good.
Cold snap.
Cold snap, cold snap. Oh, I don't have it on my taskbar. I had to respec and I forgot. Oh, cold snap. Yep, nope. That was...
No problem. So...
I'll just go back and pull them though, since they're all out.
Yeah. You get it down. Let me pull up my stream VOD. A couple things that I can mention as you're going through them.
Yeah, I had to go arcane power for last raid, so I didn't have it on my taskbar.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. Let me know when you are good to watch.
I'm watching.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I've got 2 monitors, so it's not too bad.
Oh, nice. All right, so we're gonna get started here. You did the run through really well. One thing that I want to point out though, when you're doing the run, is that you don't need to run perfectly through all the mobs. And if you run perfectly through them, honestly, it's gonna aggro more. So these first 2 mobs, great. You definitely want to run through them to establish threat on some of the mobs. And now you can use the other mobs to aggro up each other. You take this wide route, which is great. You kind of cut through this mob right here. run along the back side of him, because then you're not going to get hit by these two mobs. You might get hit by this mob, but here you're going to get hit by all three.
Okay, so make more like go to the corner there and try and walk around them.
Maybe not all the way to the corner, but kind of like right here, if you can
Yeah,
see that.
like do some trig.
Yeah. And then you cut through. So here, again, you zigzag into this mob. You can just run straight through this middle path, and you're fine. You actually don't even need to aggro this mob as well, because you're going to get him on the loop back.
Okay.
So you aggro this mob. So then right here, what you want to do is you want to come right up to this part when you're first getting it down. I kind of go right around here just because I have the timing down. But the great thing to do when you're first getting it down is just come right along this backside and run along the back of them.
Okay.
So this is great. You're waiting, which is great. You run along the back, which is great. You have perfect positioning there. That's great. That's great. One quick little note there. I don't think I can go back like 3 seconds, but when you're along that middle wall, I would hug the middle wall ever so slightly, just because you're going to cause the mobs to kind of bow out a little bit more. They're constantly recalculating the best line to get to you. So every change of direction or every time you stop, even just for an instant, they're going to change their pathing a lot, and it's really going to help you group them.
Okay.
And then here, this is where you pretty much ran right through where that mob used to be, so you would have automatically aggroed him before, as I said. Here is one big part, though, where you can improve on in your pool, and that's you're kind of running straight through this middle here, right? But we have all these mobs, and we want to group them up and get them as close to this wall as possible, so that when we come back through this loop around the left side, or right side once we're running through, they're as far away as possible. So here, instead of running through the middle, immediately run up against this wall. Hug this wall, let all the mobs get to like right there, and then do your loop. And what you'll find is that these mobs that are now right here will be way over to the left and way out of range. So that when you go through here, they're not going to get hits on you.
Sure. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, so that's the biggest things with the pool. And then you got unfortunate with the Nova. What I would recommend is you not to be moving while doing the Nova.
Okay.
What ends up happening is this like leeway can sometimes mess up. This was great, by the way, like kind of rounding them all back up. What I would recommend is as long as you're standing still, like right there, right where you were standing still, the mobs are still coming to you, they have to get very close to you to hit you because you're not activating leeway. So you just stand there and then you just Nova. And they'll all get slowed, and you won't need to worry about this. But if this ever does happen, immediately cold snap and Nova again.
Okay.
Right. A new player 100% should join this game at this point.
I just bought a friend of mine a subscription yesterday to play with him. So
Wait, really?
pick it up. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Leveling alts, starting into it, it's fun. This is the best experience in MMO I've ever had.
Dude, did you play retail?
No, this is my first time playing WoW.
Wow, dude, I was so jealous, dude. I remember like back in the day. Oh, that's awesome. All right, you got this, man.
Just gonna wait for that mob.
Yeah, that's good. I'd get back full mana too.
It'll regen by then.
Yeah. Retail alt leveling is 100% very different sport.
Alright.
Beautiful.
Okay. It's gonna get hit.
That's okay though, as long as you got hit a lot more there, but you did a much better route. There's just that first mob that you didn't have aggroed before, and then you weren't able to wait as long in the corner. But that was really good.
Okay.
Perfect. So wait a little bit longer in that corner for them to get a little bit closer, and that will fix that issue.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, stand still.
Fuck.
Oh!
Ugh. What happened there? That's just too far away?
I think they were ever so slightly too far away, yeah. Damn, they looked close though. That was wild.
Like, they should have...
You might need to wait for them to get ever so slightly closer.
Yeah, I have Arctic Reach. So.
That was wild. Like, that looked 100% in range.
Yeah, I'm not blaming myself for that one.
No, that was good. You did very well on that. You did very well. That was a very good gather. I agree with no one. Is he aware of jumping to increase mage leeway? Yes, he can jump. I didn't want him to increase the leeway just because he got hit the last time he didn't get all the mobs Nova'd that last time. All right, let's look here. Okay, so where you actually Nova'd, they were actually still pretty far away. So let them get to like right here. I know it doesn't seem like it's a lot of a difference, but because of your...
I've got a little bit of stream delay, so just keep your mouse there.
Yeah, because you are a gnome, your hitbox is actually really small, which unfortunately makes your Novas also smaller. So it's going to look like you're about to get hit, but you really aren't.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I get what you mean.
If you don't want to do that, though, you can use the jump and everything. It'll get you a little bit further range, but you might have some mobs in the back that don't get Nova.
Okay. I might just jump to the side, not at them, and then just...
Yeah.
Or would you suggest just jumping?
Does
it matter? Do you have to be moving in a direction for it to increase the radius, or...
What I do is I run to the side, so I strafe. So I'll show you on this mob. It was right on the edge back when of him being too close. It's him being a gnome, just having a smaller hitbox. Like for me, I could stand right here and probably hit this mob right now. Yeah, and that was about the distance that he had. But because he's a gnome, his hitbox is smaller, so he needs to be further away. Or sorry, closer. I'm gonna reset this mob. I'll show you how.
Yeah, I've wondered the same thing, Wonked. I've really wondered about that. Like, if we could do some ray tracing or something to have that radius.
Yeah, so it would be awesome. I don't know if there's an add-on out there, and I don't know how to program add-ons for the game, so it would be sick.
I wouldn't know how to program that. I have done ray tracing in games before, but I don't know how to do it for WoW.
Dude, Bougie, dude, thank you for the 1,000 bits, man. Hell yeah, thank you, Bougie. All right, so you're watching this guy right now, right? So here's where you can Nova standing still, but I'm gonna be strafing, and I would just strafe like this. I'll do it again on him over here. So he's running towards me. They're all close. I strafe to the left. Nova.
I see.
Yeah. Yo, Bougie, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Appreciate it, man. All right, let's get back to your stream and watch you do it again.
Nearly back.
It probably already does exist. I've never seen it yet. Bougie's got to be really close to 60. I think he's 57. I think he might be holding off, though, for the challenge. Bougie's going to be one of the people in the challenge. Wouldn't have this problem if you guys played Horde. That's true.
I would have played Horde, but my friends wanted to play Alliance, so...
Hey, that's fair. I played Alliance when I started, too.
The Shaman seems so interesting. I want to play one.
Dude, level one up for sure. Like, once you have this experience with your first 60, you're going to be good to go leveling up another. Make it a ton easier.
I got you. I've been leveling a couple alts on the side just to play with buddies.
Nice.
Pick up. Let's do this.
Okay. Perfect.
Holy crap, I stole my shield up.
Yeah, sometimes you just get a really good pull like that. Little bit longer there in the corner, but that was good.
A little bit longer? Okay.
Ever so slightly longer.
Okay,
But you didn't get hit still, though, so that was perfect. Hey, if you didn't get hit, you didn't get hit.
Like that?
Perfect. I like how much room you have.
Yup. Let me do one more There we go.
Watch out for that blood drinker.
Yeah, the blood drinker's gonna aggro. I couldn't avoid it.
Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Now, yep, good. Good, you ate it. Good, good, good. Ah. Don't reapply mana shield there. If you only have one, just eat the damages.
Okay.
That was a close one there.
It was. This should kill them.
Yep. Hey, let's get some AUG hypes for Kachiga, boys. Good job, man.
Thank you. So what could I improve there?
Yes, so let's watch the VOD and...
I can't do that.
There we go, AUG hypes going on, boys. Right. Alright, here we go. So we're going to start off. What you did with the zombie off the bat was perfect. This was perfect right there. Aggroing him, making sure you have aggro, running around on the outside. That was beautiful, and that's honestly probably why you had so much health at the end. Old habits break hard with that zombie right there, but no worries.
Yeah.
Came along the outside. One thing that you could improve on right here is you could hug this left wall. So you did it the last time, but this time you kind of just ran straight through. Ended up working perfectly fine, but that would be something where you could improve on just to mitigate.
I got stripped away.
You got it?
Waiting for the pause. That wall there?
This
I
one.
see. I got it. I see.
Okay. And so now we come around this bend. This is really good. You aggro up those mobs, and you do this really well here. You got a ton better, honestly, in like 3 pulls. So right there, you want to wait ever so slightly longer. Kind of going back to... what we said with they can get really close to you before you Nova kind of deal. Like right here is where you started kind of trying to move a little bit. You don't need to just because you have a ton of space. Just like think about how much space you had before. And so I would honestly just get to this corner position just by strafing there, wait there, and then loop back around, get started.
Okay.
Then you come around the bend here and you did really well and you didn't even get hit by any mobs, which was great. If you do want to aggro dead heroes, they're going to aggro themselves. So once you aggro one dead hero, it'll aggro the other one.
The issue is aggroing that first one. Sometimes they don't want to.
Yeah.
So that's because they're not elites, in my opinion. I don't know if that's true, but because they aren't elites, I think that's why they don't have the same aggro radius.
Are you saying like when you're doing your first run through?
Yeah, like sometimes other mobs will aggro and then the dead hero won't, and I think that's because they're not elites.
So
I'm not entirely sure.
The reason why they do that is because the dead heroes don't actually share the same mob.
Oh, I know that. I was thinking like if I'm at the same, if the dead hero and a zombie are in the same location, and the zombie aggro's instead of the dead hero, then I think that's due to them being not elites. Like I understand that dead heroes won't pull zombies and vice versa, but I think that's because of their classification.
It could potentially impact it. I'm honestly not sure about that. But it's a good hypothesis. Alright, so here we are. About to go for the kill. You did really good with this jump right there. That was perfect. Right here, you waited till 3 seconds, or 4, which is perfect. Either one, perfectly fine. That's great.
I prefer to do 4.
Yeah. Play it safe for sure, dude. Alright, so here's one big area where you can improve on, and it's your kiting like that. So you go like all the way away and then all the way back and everything like that, and you have to blink through. You actually don't have to... 6. So here. You actually don't have to do that wide a path. Because in the mobs, because you waited for that 4 seconds, are going to stay stacked, which is beautiful. So what I would do here, I know that I have a dead hero behind me. I would just start kiting in a circle. You don't need to like go away and then go like shift to the side. That's if the mobs aren't grouped. If they're in a big like arc right now, sure, you want to be like going away, letting them get closer and closer to you kind of deal. But since you already have them grouped, just immediately start going around to the left. You already did the hard part. Now it's just the looping around in a circle and playing with them.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling. You'll keep explaining.
Yeah. And so what you see here is that they actually kind of separated a little bit by doing that. But they're still really clumped, so they're still really good. Here, this is really good. One thing I recommend is try not to cone a cold while they're in a straight line towards you, because there's a good chance that the mobs in the back aren't going to get hit, or the mobs in the front are going to hit you with how close you need to get to hit the mobs in the back. So try to do it from the side. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And here, this is perfect. Obviously, we talked about the mana shield. You don't need to pop it yet, just because you want to save your mana. Beautiful Nova there. That is perfect. Right there, that's great positioning. Same strike, cone cold, perfect, and immediately jump away. Love it. And just like this, exactly what you did right here is exactly what you can do out of the first Nova as well. You just jumped away, they're still stacked, and you start running around in your circle. It's perfect.
I'm at 3 gold currently. After that. They wanted to know in chat, so.
Oh, okay. Alright, so now this is beautiful. You're right to the side. So this is a perfect example of when to cone cold. You almost get hit here because you kind of like, you can see your trail behind you. You kind of like run into the mobs and then cone cold and then like go out. So you kind of make like a W pattern. But this is the perfect place right here to just keep on strafing and just cone cold. But this is the perfect spot you want to be, so great job with that. Use, I think, your advantage on it. That's perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, it's not just my mana gem. I have my Robe of the Archmage on that macro as well.
Nice. Great. That's great. Oh, so yeah, he was at 41 silver. You're strafing left and will cone cold directly ahead of you. Yes, so it is perpendicular. So he was strafing like this way, right? He was going along this path. Cone cold will go like this. So imagine just making a 90-degree angle. Thank you for the follow, Dorkta. Thank you for the follow, Alts Knight 7. Eat Loaf. Dope Matrix. Call of Booty. Hey, glad to help, Becklin.
Okay. Last pull.
Yo, what's up, Mask? How's it going, man?
Too far away.
I'm so glad Mana Shield doesn't have a cooldown.
Right? Ages or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what level is he? Mask? If I keep soaking in this knowledge, I'll look like a gnome soon.
We all know Gnome's got the big burns.
It's true, that's true. That buffed intelligence. Passive.
It's literally called Expansive Mime. That's a meme if I've seen one.
Very nice, Mask. Alright, let's get on the first try here. Don't even worry about that Soul Eater.
I'm just gonna let her pap.
Yeah. Sure, nobody else is asking questions. Is looting the graves not too important? I think it generally does. Looting the graves is definitely good to do, but it's not something you really need to focus.
Yeah. The graves were gone, so I wanted to loot them, but I couldn't, so.
Yo, A Tony G, thank you for the 2nd month of subscription. T1 sub, thank you so much, man. Welcome back to the Og Squad. Hell yeah.
Let's do this.
Keep up the good work, man. Thank you so much. Alright, let's watch. Perfect, dude. You know you still have your Ice Spear, and you had all those extra mobs that time.
Ice Barrier gone. Mana Shield gone.
Dude, the Morn with another T1 sub. Thank you so much, man. Welcome back, or welcome to the Ox Squad. That was good. One mob is perfect. One mob hitting you is perfect.
Pick this guy up.
Good. Great. Great. You're a very fast learner.
Thank you. I try to be.
Perfect. Perfect. You even aggroed the dead hero.
Yep.
Perfect. Couple got through. No worries.
I'm gonna go ahead and cold snap. Blink through this. Break early. Oh, thank God for resist. I didn't intend to use mana shield there, but it's okay. I'm gonna use a downshift macro. There we go.
Good job. Good job. All right, so I have a couple questions for you before we start running through.
The robe is binded, but I forgot to do my mana gem. I forgot to cast it.
No, you're fine. You could still spam the mana gem, and it was I think.
It may. I don't know.
But
Oh no.
rank.
No,
sorry.
no.
You're Nova. What rank do you?
Rank 1.
So it's just rank 1. Okay, cool. When?
Yeah, I haven't even trained the higher ranks.
No, that's good. When you go at the end there, you just have those 2 mobs, and you see it if you're rank 1 Cone of Gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nova before that, because the Nova only costs like 25 mana. But what you end up being able to do is you basically guarantee a crit with the Cone.
Right, the shatter.
Yeah.
Ooh, I should be rooting Loot Preserve. I'll turn it on after this run.
No problem, man. Yeah, but let's get another Og hype in him. For him. Got it through. First time. Loved it. He improved a ton. So let's go over that for you real quick here. Alright. This. Yeah, this. Why do you use low level Frost Nova? So Frost Nova lasts 8 seconds regardless if it's max rank or first rank, but the max rank just costs more mana. It doesn't do enough damage to warrant having the extra mana cost. So using rank 1 is just the better thing to do at all times. Go dark mode Twitch? I know, I have it on the other computer. Yeah, of course, the time, anytime. Alright, so let's watch this here. Like this. Your pool was fantastic. That was, you can't do it any better than that, so that was perfect. Keep on doing that for the pool and you'll be good to go for sure.
Where'd you go? There it is. Alright, Loot Preserve's on. What were you talking about? Sorry.
Your pool, like the pathing that you did, was perfect.
Okay.
It doesn't get any better than that, so just keep that up. Here, unless you try to aggro the dead hero and shoot aim, that's fine. Good. That was great. Okay, so your first thing that you can just improve on right here is
Waiting.
waiting ever so slightly longer for sure, but also not pigeonholing yourself in tight places over here. So you kind of like zigzag back here. You go a bit too wide of a path. Like even if there's only
Oh, I see what you mean.
Even if there's only 2 mobs, you don't need to worry about it. Let the 2 mobs beat on you, but make sure that this main pack stays tightly clumped, because by like going all the way over here, you're basically forcing yourself to either use Cold Snap Nova or to get pigeonholed in the corner like you did, and it's just no bueno. But what you did there was great. This one, again, you ran pretty far, but that's actually perfectly fine, right as you were. And if you were in the main part, you would have just been able to cone a cold there. But that blink was great. Here, this was ballsy as hell, and honestly, I was thinking in my head that you were about to die.
Which one?
Right. This cone of cold that you go for here. So first off, all these guys are in like a line right now, right? Because of your blink. If you were right over here, it would be perfect. But they're pretty much in a line. You run into them, and then you jump and cone of cold. Couple things. First, you activated leeway for all of them as well. Which means that while you're mid-air, not able to turn direction,
Right.
if they were ever so slightly closer, they would have one-shot you right there.
Right.
Also, the mob in the back didn't get hit by Cone of Cold, but it did work in your favor because it was just 1 mob with a dead hero. If there were more mobs stacked back there, it could have been bad, but it ended up working well in your favor. Look at all these numbers. This is awesome.
Crit.
So, it ended up working well, but definitely be careful of that in the future.
Sure.
And then here, this is perfect. One thing you can do, when they're Nova like this, you can get really close to them because they can't activate leeway.
Okay.
One beneficial thing you could have done is run right to about here. Because then you would have had all of them in just like a perfect cone. You stopped about right here, which is perfectly fine. It ended up working out well because all the mobs are pretty stacked. But these mobs in the back, if you were a little bit further to the left, would have had a higher chance of.
Gotcha.
And then here, this is just what we said. This is good. You're just running around using rank 1. That would have just been, or sorry, not that one. This one is the perfect place where as soon as Nova's up, you just rank 1 Nova here, and then you go for that rank 1 Cone of Cold because it's nearly guaranteed. Outside of that, you are much, much, much more improved from the very first run. I don't know what chat thinks about that, but I think that you are doing much, much better. So I would recommend you just keep on practicing exactly what you're doing, and you're going to be able to do ZF without a problem and never wipe.
All right. Sure. So maybe like 1 or 2 more?
Yeah, sure, go for it. That was great, dude. Good job.
Thank you. I forgot to grab those 3 again.
Jumping does make the Cone of Cold hit further back, yes, but it also makes you be able to hit, and then you're not able to move around. So. You thought he was going to die too? Yeah. Gonna do any SFK SM today? I might. I don't know, Dutchy. Maybe I'll do some SM. I should be practicing for the arena, or sorry, for the leveling challenge. I want to also do strat. I want to do some strat for him. Figure out the strat for that.
I need to get
Do what Flap is suggesting. You would not do it like this.
too far away.
Pull a few at a time and AoE cut them down for Blizzard. Oh yeah, he's leveling up.
Yeah. You should pull maybe one side, but use the boss trick.
Yeah.
And then do Cone of Cold guiding.
Yep.
It's way easier than Blizzard. Blizzard is so risky.
100%. Chiga's turning into a teacher himself.
Well, I did that solo, so I knew what I was doing there, but I could not get the one pull for the life of me.
Now, you're doing well, man. You're doing really well. Definitely happy to let you know. And the leveling challenge is this Wednesday. It starts at 10 a.m. Eastern. So right now it is almost 5 p.m. Eastern. Use that as a reference.
I'm charging.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no!
I couldn't get up. It's all good, though. I at least got all the mobs out.
Yes, that was good. Also, that's what she said. That was very good. The one thing, and I was gonna say it, but then I couldn't get up to jump.
I should have waited.
You were fine to do it. Just mana shield. You ate like probably 2k
I
damage.
was spamming mana shield too.
No, that's fine. Let's see. I'm gonna.
Maybe should I go up the right side on that pool? It would be quicker. So you know the
Oh,
spot,
up
right?
that corner?
Mm-hmm.
You can if you've already opened up this grave right here, but going up the left allows you to open up
I
this.
typically get that one on the second one.
Yeah, then go ahead. Alright, so I'm gonna show kind of the Cone of Cold route. But I think you're good with the Cone of Cold.
Okay.
But for anyone who's watching, while we wait for him to run back. So we got the mobs load right here. I'm not gonna Flame Strike, it's gonna kill him. But I'm gonna wait until the Frost Nova's down to 1. Cone of Cold, resist. Wow. What are the odds that one level 45 mob that I pull resists my Cone?
Plus hit gear.
That is wild. Here, we see just Cone of Cold, and now you can just kite around in a perfect circle. And you can always keep those mobs in front of you. What I'm doing is I'm holding Q, which is my strafe left, and I'm just using my right mouse button to turn around in a big circle. Do this for... So this is how you do 42 to 52 leveling in ZF. And you see here that even though the Cone of Cold is going to the left, it is going perpendicular with where my body is. Even though on the map, or on the screen, it looks like it's going straight to the left. Hey, you got a green. 1%. 1% hit chance. Literally, yes. 1% chance of that happening.
What's your plus hit gear on right now?
I don't have any plus hit gear on because with mobs that are great at you, they automatically are 1%.
Oh, I see. Because it really sucks how casters always have that 1%.
Yeah. Adds a little bit of fun though, otherwise it would just be so scripted, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It would make farming this like a 1 on your scale.
Yeah, 100%. And thank you for the follow, by the way, to Vevo and Cyrixie. Appreciate it, guys. Alright, I'm sitting back down. I was standing for a while. Oh. Don't die on the run back, dude.
Yeah, I'll be fine. So in other talents I've seen, you didn't have the, or not you didn't, but they didn't have this one here, which is the frost warding.
Mm-hmm.
You use that for the extra armor, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Because normally when I see it, they have the improved frostbolt, but
that might be.
I like your change to the frost warding.
Yeah.
It's the next spec, but it's like Frostodamus's, which is improved frostbolt instead of frost warding.
I think it's because he does rating with it too, so I don't think he wants to spend the money to swap over, maybe, or which he has plenty of money, so I don't think that'd be the issue.
Yeah, exactly. Like he has what, 23,000?
Something like that, you know, casual. But it could just be personal preference too if he's doing like some actual frostbolt things. But personally, the amount that we frostbolt is so small that I don't think it's necessary.
Gotcha. Okay. Graves are despawning, not gonna worry about that.
Oh yeah, so is Winter's Chill, really? Wow.
I was doing this with Winter's Chill. Not doing this, but doing Blizzard kiting, because I didn't want to have to respec. Because I was the Winter's Chill mage for my guild. I was doing this with Blizzard and I hated it.
Yeah, that would be not fun.
Oh god. I'm gonna pot or bandage.
Don't worry about doing anything. You're not gonna get
Not
hit.
now. I did get hit there because I fucked up.
I used to farm DM Eastwalk. So they're all grouped right now, honestly. You probably didn't need to do that loop back.
I just prefer the open area.
Yeah, sure. Beautiful. See how you did get hit there, though? It's a jump.
Yeah.
Perfect. I love the kite.
No!
Oh.
I jumped so that I get the extra radius because I'm a gnome.
Yep, he was trying to get extra radius on his blizzard. Which is good and bad because it does open you up to the potential to get hit.
Right. That blink. Ugh.
So,
I should have gone the other way.
correct. Correct. Hey, you're learning.
That is my bad.
No, dude, you're good. So let's run through it real quick. Yes, the biggest thing right there is that you should have gone the other way.
Should have gone left instead of gone right.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna do the pool. Don't feel bad about the first part of the pool. You didn't make any major mistakes or anything like that. It's just that you had
a lot of them.
Yeah, you had so many mobs up on the left. All right, so you come through here. Yeah, so right there, that's purely just the amount of mobs. You did that run perfectly.
Did I? Okay.
You probably don't need to aggro that second mob to the left there. You did like a little side left step, but that's fine. It's one mob doesn't make the difference.
Which one? Can you point it out?
Yeah.
I'm gonna refresh my Twitch app. Just see if I can get the refresh down. The delay. Twitch.
Just let me know when you're, when you can see the screen again.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. If it'll load, be nice. Arlaeus. All right, I can see the screen now.
All right, so there's this mob right here is which mob I'm referring to. So for this side, you have two options. You go through the back of here, or you could go up through the middle of here and let these mobs pull these mobs for you. But what you kind of did here was that you hit this.
Give me a second. It's a 30-second ad too. Even though I have Twitch Prime, I get an ad. Love it.
Shit, man.
Alright. Now I can see it.
Alright, so you got this mob in the back here. Right, and so you're going to run through this mob and then you zigzag right into this guy. So that's just allowing you to get hit by these two guys, this guy, and this guy. Right. So what you can do is you at least just aggro this mob, and these two mobs are actually in such close proximity that they'll auto-aggro. Okay. But alternatively, the probably best strategy to do is to go hug this wall and go run around the back, just like you're over on this back wall over there. Because when you go run around the back, you're only going to get hit by this mob, but you're still going to pull all those mobs, and you're going to give these mobs a little bit more time to get through.
I get what you mean. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So you like zigzag right here, pull that mob, and you get hit.
Right.
And then you take this route. This was good. So there, just make sure you're hugging the wall like very, very tightly, because you're going to have those mobs a little bit away, and then just wait a little bit longer. That's why you get hit on the back end there.
That I didn't wait long enough and got hit here.
So like right there, since all those mobs are stacked up, what you could do is you could just run right back through the middle there and just have them right back in the middle section and just Nova.
Okay.
It's up to you though. Honestly, that's only like a 20-second difference, so it's nothing that needs to be done.
Correct. Okay.
I'm not coaching for free Z-Louds, so I have a lot of people request to get runs. Pretty much on it, or not runs, coaching on a daily basis. So I decided to start offering coaching. So I'm probably gonna do about 5 hours of coaching a week where people can buy the time slots and I will coach them live on stream like I'm doing right now. And then what I'm gonna do is probably post it up to YouTube at some point or just send him the video raw himself just so he can watch it at any point and just kind of listen back through it. So this part you did really well though. So you have these mobs, and right here, right now, is where you want to turn back around, because they're right in the middle here. So this is like the perfect time to turn around. But then, as you know, you blink right into the wall.
Yeah.
What do I charge for coaching? I'm charging $20 for a 30-minute session, and a slightly discounted hour-long session is probably going to be about $35. But this is my very first charge. Very first coaching. All right, let's see it.
This.
Worth
Get
every
my ice
penny.
barrier.
Thank you, Impalinar.
Add these two.
That was really good.
Thank you. Okay.
I like that. Nice. You're learning. Dismount. Perfect. Look at that. Go immediately to the right. Blink through the other side. Nice. Beautiful. Look at this, boys. Look at him doing this. This is clean. Look at this, boys. Beautiful. 4 seconds. That's perfect. Use your mana gem. Look at that. That is a clean kill, boys. Let's get some Augs hype for Kachiga. That was fantastic. Very nice, man. Very, very nice.
I can't lose that.
Hell yeah, dude. Great job. All right. Let's watch through. I'll give you some final tips, but honestly, I think from here on, I think it's just practicing.
All right, man.
I think you got it down for sure.
I can't lose that.
Cool.
All right. So this is the definition of slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Okay, so
Okay.
let's see. Ooh. All right, so you start off the pool perfectly. No, whoops. Here we go. Hey, Liquid Day Hair. What's up, man? What's up, Godaroth? That's perfect. That was perfect coming around the side there, and they're going to aggro, and you didn't even take a single hit. That's perfect. You waited. You can wait ever so slightly longer, but you waited enough, and your little zigzag there on the right was good, and it kind of like grouped them up still. So that side step that you did right there, I'm going to go back just ever so slightly. Went back a little bit too far. Sounds good, Grape.
Hang on, I'm loading. That one. I see what you're talking about. The when I'm on my mount to group them.
Yes, let me know when it's paused for you. Back when it took me 2 pools to get it down. It's pretty simple. Damn, you're like a solid 10 seconds behind me right now.
Yeah. Alright, it's paused now.
Holy shit. Okay, well, this could be like 10 to 15 seconds delayed. But you're going to do that little zigzag, which I think you know what I'm talking about now. And that's perfect, because what that does is kind of stalls them in their current position. And then they're honestly already grouped enough where you could just go for the Nova right from there. So you could just stop right in the middle and just go for the Nova right here.
Right. And I heard you say Nova, and I know it.
Yep. Yeah, no, that was great. I was like, you know what? Dismount right here and just go for it, because you already had them grouped so well. And so that was perfect. Now, the one thing, when you come out of this, the first Nova, you kind of just chilled there, which is great because, you know, you're in a perfect spot. You're excited. What I would recommend is think the next step forward. So what would the next step forward be? It would be kiting. You're going to pigeonhole yourself in this little small pathway here if you leave them where they are. But if you were to move a little bit to the right, then you could immediately start running around. So your goal should be to get to right around where my mouse is now. Let me know when you see it. You are watching a video. I'm doing live coaching right now, Liquid Tay here. Before the flame strike, yes, Dutchy.
I'm just gonna turn my stream off so it moves a bit quicker.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for the follow, Shoot Pass. Hello, guys. It's Zog here.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now.
Okay, so if you move there before the flame strike, what you can do is you could just immediately start running this way, and then you already got him in the big room.
Normally, I just sit there and do it wherever I am, but moving while they're not hitting me, that's like while they're frozen. I've never thought of that before. That's a good idea.
Exactly. But this is like still perfect. You were so clean on this pool as wild. All right, so you go for the flame strike, Cone of Cold here, and then you're gonna blink to the other side, which is good because you didn't have any positioning, but now this got them into the main room, so that was fantastic. Now you're moving around in a circle constantly, which is perfect. If you stop moving, they're gonna not be, as tight, so keep on moving at all times, strafing. Love it. You went for the jump, Cone of Cold. Like, the rest of this was exactly how anyone who was doing it for, 1,000 pools would do it, so that was perfect.
Gotcha.
Another perfect. Look how perfectly stacked they are. And because you're doing this like this, you can do arcane explosions.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. Good job. Good freaking job, man. All right, so I'll do one final pool just to show you a slightly quicker method to kill them all. But that was perfect. And Arlaeus, if I get in that type of position after my flame strike and Cone of Cold, I let them move towards me while I flame strike, and then I blink through them. And I found it also helps with regroup. Just something I do. Yeah, man. Hey, if that works for you, that's awesome. I want greater speed on boots. I would love greater speed on boots too. But yes, I use minor speed on boots. Suku. All right. But hell yeah, Kachiga. I think you honestly did very, very well. You learned very fast, so good on you, man. That was impressive. But I hope it helped you as well.
Yeah, no, I feel like I was getting it.
Yeah, you definitely were. All right, everyone, that wraps up today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, please subscribe and leave a like and a comment below to let me know so. And if you guys have any other ideas for any other videos, please let me know in the comments below. Also, check out the description for the Twitch where I do all this live, and also for my Twitter and Discord where you guys can be notified of any future updates and when I'm going to go live on stream. So I'll see you guys in the next video.